Booby trap backwards is party boob.
God's going to have a flame coming out of your butthole. You're going to have a flame coming out of your butthole. If you thought that AIDS was bad, you ain't seen nothing yet.
How the fuck are ya, butt nuggets galactic criminal here? I, for the fucking life of me, cannot figure out why I didn't find this shit sooner. From Heroes to Legends, featuring the vocals of Austin Dickey, who, if you didn't know, appears on the Jared Dines channel. Quick fucking off, and dude's got a sick fucking vocal scream on him, dude. I follow the motherfucker on Instagram, for Christ's sake, and I never bothered to look up to see if he was in a band. Now, I look him up a little bit here. It says they formed in 2011 out of Tacoma, Washington. The majority of the fans came from fans of Austin who gained popularity from Jared Dines. So it makes sense. That's the fucking reason that I'm finding out about the motherfuckers. But it also goes on to say that they don't really do anything anymore. They kind of, their hype dropped off, it says, due to inactivity. But apparently in their day, they had quite a big fucking following. I mean, seriously, the shit kind of goes hand in hand. The first time I heard his vocals, I should have been looking up to see if he was in a band, and I never did because I'm a big fucking dum-dum. Well, now I get a chance to check him out. From Heroes to Legends. Worth this with a 1, 2. Oh, dude. I mean, I'm not really all that surprised that it was pretty great. I mean, yeah, like I said, I'm not exactly all that surprised that it ended up being pretty great. Again, because I said, like, I watched the fucking Jared Dines channel and fucking Dickie's on there pretty fucking often. Again, I also follow him on the Instagram. You should follow him on Instagram. It's pretty fucking funny, but he's got a really sick fucking range to his scream. I guess even so much as to back then, he still kind of had that range, and like a nice fucking lows, dude, some cool mids and highs as well. It looked like the guitarist or bassist or someone was also doing some vocals toward the end there. I will, though, have to get one negative, I think, for myself out of the way, was, I guess it was approaching the mid of this track. It seemed like there was like a build-up to something. It seemed like they were building up to something, and I thought it was gonna be a fucking sick drop. Just like, dude, and then just do like a fucking deep, heavy fucking guttural for at least a few seconds. You know, and that didn't happen. And fucking, I was like building up to a fucking climax, and then, oh, what are you fucking trying to fucking metal edge me? Now, aside from my minor gripe, the rest of the track I think was pretty fucking solid. A lot of really cool changes, not only musically, but vocally as well. Again, like I said, the vocal range, changing it up throughout the track is always so much better than just going straight one style all the way through. That can work on a lot of tracks, but I like a nice variation. If you got it, fucking use it. Also, a lot of really cool changes with like tempo and rhythm within this too. There was a really cool fucking like a couple moments there that I fucking enjoy. Again, I'm not a fucking musician, so I don't know what it's called. But it was nice going from like the eerie, slower, creepier moments, doing the fucking head thing and shit like that, to going into the tick, changing up that rhythm. You know, like, so you're not getting bored. There's something different happening, you know, every now and again, which is something it's gotta fucking happen in a fucking track for me. Fucking 2 bands I already tried to check out today. I was like, oh my god, there's nothing happening here. I mean, it started off cool, and then where the rest of it is just the same thing for the fucking 4 or 5 minutes. You know, just gotta keep it fucking interesting, keep you on your toes. Even visually, you know, for a music video being, I believe it's their first and I think only music video for that band, solid. I think it was shot really well. I mean, you know, anytime a fucking singer is trying to look evil and shit like that, it gets a little goofy sometimes, a little cringe. He did a pretty good job, and a lot of the time it has to do with how it's shot. When you're doing like bug eyes and stuff, I just I get a bit of a chuckle. Overall, though, I thoroughly enjoyed this. I'm gonna have to, it looks like a couple of their other tracks are here on the YouTube, so before I go spending my hard-earned clams, I'm gonna check out a few other tracks and see what kind of variation they have in the music as well. So hey, what did you think of this shit? Did you even know Austin was in a band? Have you been a fucking fan of them for years? Were you around in the scene when they were popular? Let me know in the comments below. Of course, there will be a link in the description for this video, so you can go ahead and watch it for yourself. Full screen, full audio, and get the full experience. And as always, have yourself a fantastic evening.